Hold on just 1 second here. I'm just trying to get YouTube working. All right. Good morning, guys. Hey, Jerome, Julie, Greg, Ernest. And we got a new guy, Michael. How are you, man? Welcome.
Good, thanks. Good morning, everybody.
How'd you hear about this?
So we met at Sync Keepers a few years ago. I think it's 2019, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't remember. So got connected through you for that way, and been on the mailing list, but just haven't joined the On the Hook game for today. Is the first day. I sort church choir. I'm a Christian, and then I go to church. I thought, let's jump on it. So here we are.
Sweet. There you go. Oh, well done. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. It's great to have you. We got Robert, we got Steve, we got everybody. Sweet. All right. So today's game, let me share my screen here. Today's game is going to be here we go. All right. Today's game is going to be, if you go over to games, you guys might notice that the look and change of things are starting to change. I had actually a graphic designer work on our logo. So we're going to try this logo out for a bit, and nice and simple. I did add a new tab, guys, called Schedule. And this is where you can see all the games coming up, because eventually we're going to probably be having 2 games a week. Not yet, but eventually. But if you click this button down here, it'll download a little file over here. And when you click that, it'll add it to your Google Calendar or Mac Calendar or whatever. And then you'll just have it in your calendar if that helps you. You don't have to do this. It's just another thing to help you. Also, remember, if you're tired of too many emails, if you go over to your profile, you can uncheck the emails you don't want. So some people get a little bothered by too many emails. Some people love that. And also fill out your information, because in here, it kind of helps us get to know each other. You go over to producers or players. We got links to everybody and a little description, and some people add their links, and you can check out their music and what they're doing. And that might help to find somebody to collaborate with, because we really want to build just community here and help people connect. So, all right, let's jump back over to the games. Let's jump into this. Today is church choir. And you're going to see more games on mine than you have on yours, just because, well, I'm the administrator, so I can see more games. But this is the one you should see right now. And what we're doing is using the choir sample, make a creative production around it. The drums are here if you need it, if it would help your production. Any genre, any BPM, any key. So let's check out the sounds. Then we also have some drums here. Cool. They're going to probably be in different BPM. So if you want to put them together, you're going to have to figure that out. Remember, when you download these, if you click the little 3 dots, you should hit download. I'm using Chrome. If you do not see those little dots, just right click the file and hit save audio as, and it should work. I strongly advise using Chrome over Safari or, well, Firefox. Firefox works pretty good too. So anyway, when you're done, upload your results here. Make sure you check this little box so we can all hear it. And at the bottom of this, I never told you guys about this. There's if you have thoughts about this game or have feedback, you can always put that down here. And that's it. We'll be back at the top of the hour at whatever the top of the hour is for you. So you're going to give you about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. Michael asks, is the audio choppy? It might just be an internet connection thing. Are you saying, is it choppy when I play it? Or are you saying when you download it, it's choppy? Okay. Yeah, it's probably just the internet connection, and it's just because I'm streaming that sound. So right click it, make sure you download it, and then bring it into your DAW. Again, you can use any DAW you want. I use Ableton Live, but it's whatever you're comfortable with. And I strongly suggest making something in the genre that you feel very comfortable with. It doesn't have to be pop. It doesn't have to sound like church music in the end. It could be, you could chop and the samples up and do something totally brand new and fresh. It could be anything you want. This is all about just having fun. So go at it. You're on the hook. See you at the top of the hour. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Okay. All right. And I'm going to just stay online because I'm streaming to YouTube, but I expect you guys to drop off and come back at the top of the hour. All right. Okay, for anybody watching me on YouTube, I am going to try to figure out what I'm going to make out of this. I definitely like the vibe of those drums. That sounds cool to me. They've got kind of a nice swing to them. And I just want to kind of go with that. So, all right. So I'm going to start off. We're going to look at what BPM this is in. And looks like it's 82. It happens to be on the file with mine because I downloaded this from Splice. If you're doing these kinds of assignments, make sure that you change and warp up whatever you're doing so that it's a fresh, totally new, fresh thing that you're doing. This is 148. 148 would be 74, right? So we're going to bring that down to 74. So yeah, we can make that out here. And we're going to bring this there. It doesn't feel like they sync that well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp the these samples just a smidge. And I'm just dialing this in using Ableton Live's warp tool and seeing if I can get this. And it's identifying where the transients are, and then I'm kind of putting them on a grid here. And we're going to see, I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but we're going to just see how that ends up sounding. And we should probably so let's That might be just a little. So that's kind of cool. What key is this in? It says E flat minor on the sample. So again, I'm kind of cheating by. Oh, shoot. I haven't been streaming to Zoom. I got to put this to Zoom. I apologize. You probably can't even hear it. Anybody watching? So we're going to go one. So I want to drop in a I like to, when I'm playing around, I like to have the samples. I like to have the samples just dialed in, or I like to be able to play in the key that I'm comfortable with, which for me is C minor. So we're oscillating between the 6 minor and the 5 major. So before I jump too far into that, I'm going to grab a beat that I think would work better. And let's look for a groove, because I feel like that beat that you're hearing could be great for a breakdown, but not the full groove. So let's do EDM, and let's do like a drums and then maybe a groove. And let's look, I'm looking in Splice at the moment. Like that. We're going to go with this groove here. It's kind of almost a reggaeton type thing. I don't know if that's true. And we're going to speed this up. That's cool. Pretty interesting. And let's go back and oh, that's badass. So we're going to just add that in. at all. We're gonna I'm hearing like doom, 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 doom. Okay, so I'm going to grab this and we're going to drop it on a bass line here. And actually, I'm going to go back. We're going to grab this one instead. And we're going to bring it here. Let's try. Okay, and we're going to try to do. Like that, something like that. Okay, and we're going to play with that. And I'm going to turn down the voices. They're a little. And we're going to. This. What did I just do? Something like this. I'm just drawing out the bass line. Okay, something like that. We're going to loop that. And we're going to change the patch now to something different. Let's do a synth bass and. There we go. Dun, 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 And actually, I think what I want to do is double this and double this. And I think I want to change this chord progression, let it hold these chords a little longer. Dun 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 dun. There we go. That's cool. I like that. So I'm going to leave that. And actually, I think I might drop in an EQ on this and go ham on it. I'm going to push this back a little bit to here. Let's try to change this. That's cool. I loving that. So I'm going to add a kick now to this, and I need a kick. Oh, that's right. I do have this now. So now I can just drag in this kick project right here. Oh, shoot. Please don't break. Please don't. throw up on me? Okay, there we go. Already sounds really good. And G sharp, let's drop this down to, let's see what else we can. I'm going to grab a wrap.
I'ma kick back when you
cold. These brothers, my guy. Flashback. Thought you got mad, then he didn't crack that. In and out of dolo when a new.
They wonder how I do it like that.
Whole gang. I'ma bust it. I'ma hit. I'ma have to bust the click. I'ma bust it. I'ma hit. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy that I'm in. Now he's on the block with the up for events.
So I'm going to do anything I want here, right, guys? I'm going to add in a rap vocal here. And we're going to just drop it right here.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy that I'm in. Now he's on the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, cause he plotting on them with the tits on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump.
Yeah, that's way too fast. Let's unwarp.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump. Smoke up. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends.
So I'm just tapping into, I'm just trying to make something.
Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the end. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the end. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch. Smoke. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Jump in the ride, then burn. Jump in the ride.
So wait a minute.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. Now he's on the block with the up for events. Skin kept close.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing here. What if we unwarp this, try this again? And
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Now he's on the block with the up for events. Now he's on.
and let's take this piece and
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the.
let's warp it and make it a little bit faster.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Now we. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Now we. Now he's on the block with the up for events. Skin kept. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In.
The rap is all at the wrong timing.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't jump in the ride, then burn. Jump in the ride, then burn.
Okay.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Ride, then burn out the. Ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch. Ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims.
What if I chopped this in such a way?
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop. Smoke up, don't catch the boy. Don't catch the boy. Don't catch. Stop, don't catch the boy. Rims don't stop, don't. Rims don't stop, don't. Rims don't stop, don't. Rims don't stop, don't. Smoke, stop. Smoke up, that's in the rims. Don't stop, don't. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Now he's on the block with the up for a smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the end. Rims don't stop, don't. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Now he's on the block with the up. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy. In. Now he's on the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to the plotting on them with the tints on. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Rims don't.
This is not working for me.
Smoke up, burn out the rims. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the boy that I'm in. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. The rims. Burn out the rims. The ride, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's burn out the rims. 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 Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Smoke up, that's in the burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump.
Jeez.
Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up that. Burn out the rims. 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 Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. 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 Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Put it up, don't stop, don't catch the boy. Burn out the rims. Now we to the block, put it up for events. Skin, burn out the rims. And on them, smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Smoke up, that's in
God damn.
ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip.
Okay, and this is where having a throw delay here. And we're going to add it to the Vox.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims.
It needs a guitar. I want a little guitar going on here. Complete control. Let's see. We're going to add contact. This is where I wish I could do this fast. Let's actually change this to be this one here. And we're going to change the flat minor is F sharp minor. I think it's F sharp minor. F sharp. Really?
In the blem, free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out.
I like that sound.
blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. The guys then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Get close to the plotting on them with a tip. Head on my end. Now we on the block with the yacht for events. Don't stop, don't catch the. Don't stop, don't catch the wide on my end. Now we on the block with the yacht. Burn out the rims. Smoke up. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the. Burn out the rims. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the. Burn out the rims. Ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. The guys then dip out the ends. Smoke up, that's in the blem.
I want the depth. The guys then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way. Burn out the rims.
up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rim. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. The guys then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims.
All right, so I'm trying to give it a little more.
That's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. That's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims.
All right, I've got to just drop in ozone on the final here. Let's see what happens here. I have no idea if this is even tuned or bad.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. The guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. In the blem, free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way.
Timbale.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way, then burn out the rims.
Cool. All right. We're going to render this shit and put it down. Gotta throw it down. Down, down, down. Let's do that. Never learned the shortcut to rendering fast. Um, let's see here. Let's fire this thing up. All right. All right. Okay. Welcome back, guys.
Whoa.
That was crazy. Crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
can I get 1 minute?
We're just finishing the. Yeah, what's up? Go on.
To just get some
Get it
help from them
mute Michael just so that you can talk. All right, everybody else is coming back in. I do have to pee really bad. Just hang out for a second. Right, here we go. Julie's back. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. We may not have everybody come back, but let's check it. Michael, are you in, you can unmute yourself. Are you in the UK? Thought I recognized an accent.
I am in Canada,
Canada. Oh, okay.
west coast of Canada, Vancouver.
Vancouver. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually just rebouncing. Something went wrong, horribly wrong with my bounce. So I'm literally just done it. I'm going to re-upload it right now.
No problem. No problem. We'll start with somebody else here. Let's actually, what I'll do is what do I want to do? While you're doing that, I think what I'll do is I'm going to delete your submission your upload.
Okay.
Otherwise it'll kind of mess up. Okay. So now you can upload it again.
Okay, here it comes.
All right. Cool. All right. Julie,
Upload.
let's
There we go.
start. Well, yeah, let's start with Julie. Is that all right? Okay, give me a thumbs down if for some reason you can't hear it.
Never let me down. Counting on you, never let me down. Never let me down. Never let me down. Counting on you. Counting on you. Counting on you. Counting on you. Never let me down. Will you never let me down?
That was great. Well done. Cool instruments and stuff you put in there. That it sounds like you took that dun, 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 that little voice at the end, that little solo thing, and you made that into sort of the hook. Is that right?
It was sort of one. Yeah, I took the choral part and I melodined it. I tried to isolate just that part and just the never let me down. I wasn't super successful with that never let me down part. And then I just tried to isolate the dun dun duns.
Mm-hmm.
The buzzy part of the bass was an artifact from that wasn't really a note, but it was kind of fun. And yeah, so I added bass and then the drum loop I re-tempoed to it. I'm trying to think of what else was weird. Yeah, I can't remember right now, but that was fun. So noises can be basses.
Yeah. I love that you just throw vocal ideas in and you can start hearing a song coming out of it really quickly.
I know what the other fun thing was. I took the bass line and duplicated it, and at the very end, it was on the offbeat, and that was a mistake, but I kind of liked it. So halfway through the outro, the bass sticks to or switches to the offbeat. So that's kind of fun.
Oh, interesting. How'd you come up with that?
It was a happy mistake. I mean, somehow it didn't line up when I did the thing. Probably the front wasn't right to the grid or something, but
Yeah. Oh, cool. I love it. Well done. Well done. All right, let's jump to Michael. Let's jump to yours and see if it's working now. Dang, that was awesome. That was really cool, man. You've got to
Thank
either
you.
be a drummer or a bass guitarist.
A drummer first,
Uh-huh.
keyboard player / piano next, and then bass and guitar came along sometime after that as
Good
well.
Lord.
But yeah, they're all sampled instruments, well, plugins and sampled instruments. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're playing that organ, right?
Yes, yeah, I was playing organ when my keyboard decided to work. As I said, it stopped working. It started hanging notes, and I was like, "Why now?" But it's an important lesson because sometimes if you're in tight time frames, you've got to get something out. You just got to fix it and just carry on and just get it done, right? So
Exactly.
it forced me to really just get something down. And I wanted to put some strings to start off with, but I didn't have time for that. So yeah.
Isn't that kind of freeing to sometimes not be able to give yourself time to fix and dial in the right patch? Like you're just like, well, I just got to go with this because I got to get those drums in there. I got to get that,
Exactly. And I tried to start with the drum that you sent, but it wasn't time syncing. I wasn't stretching quite, and it wasn't syncing. I was like, right, so just played it in using a different drum patch that I've got. So yeah, it was just get it done. So yeah.
It
Cool.
sounded great, man. It was
Thanks.
fantastic. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Anything more that you guys want to say about Michael's, or Greg's like thumbs up. That's awesome, man. Thanks for joining us, by the way. It's good to have a new face. All right, Ernest, let's check it out. That was cool. So you put like harmonies in there.
Yeah, I used the Melodyne to create harmonies. So I made a mistake in that I didn't figure out what the beats per minute was at the beginning, which turns out to be 74 beats per minute. And I Melodyne stuff, and then I was like, and then I was like, okay, well, I want to put a drum thing on that, but to do that, I need to get the beats per minute right. So then I did that, and when I adjusted it all, it's like, oh, Melodyne didn't like that. The track was all jacked up, so I had to do it again. So that doubled my time right there. And then trying to figure out, so now I have a template in my Pro Tools with all these different options. And so I did find all my drum loops and things, but I still haven't figured out how to get it to make the drum loops at the beats per minute that I want, or find the ones that are at that tempo or whatever. So I still have work to do to figure it out. That's where I'm at.
But that sounded awesome. I mean, like you figured out a way to bring in some harmonies, which I don't think anybody's ever done on one of these games. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Harmony is the essence of emotion, so you got to have it.
You got to have it. And it seems like it's in your forte. Like it is totally your wheelhouse. I know who to run to when I need some harmony. Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing. All right, Jerome, let's check yours out, buddy. That was fantastic. Really good, man. I think that's one of your best ones. Walk us
Really?
through what you thought,
I think it was
what you did on that.
worst.
Say again.
So I was thinking that was one of my worst.
Oh, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
A little repetitive, but I got in the middle of chopping everything up, and I had like all these ideas. I was going to, in addition to using the reverses in the percussion, I wanted to hack up the vocals and add all these cool organ sounds. And by the time I got done, I was like, oh, I gotta export it.
It's really good. I liked how you slowed it down way, and just kind of made it, it's almost like a transition as it goes through the bars. And the focus is really on the electronic, the pulse of it. And the vocals are just kind of like an effect instead of the focus on the vocals.
Yeah. So what I did is I hacked half the vocal sample at first, and then I used Ableton's inside the clip to extend it out double time or half time. And so that really that got that part of it rolling. And then I liked using the sample actually went like 1 beat over 4 bars on the choir sample. And so I hacked off that last beat, and that's the one I reversed for the percussion.
Oh, wow. It's like recycling. You're recycling the bits and pieces.
Hey, it works for me.
Sounded great. Well done.
Thanks.
All right. We have a couple up here. Oh, Greg's down here. Let's do Greg since he was one of the first to get in here. Wow, that was amazing. Yeah, Michael hit it on the nail, like immediate head bopping.
Thanks, guys.
Very cool. Walk us through your thought process real quick.
Well, this was one of the first decisions I made, was just to use the drum loop as is, because I knew it was just going to be a huge time sink otherwise. So Bitwig does a nice job of, you can just take any audio sample and just split to a multi-sample on the onsets. So I did that with the choir bit, and then found a few different patterns I liked with different chunks of that. And so, yeah, layered those together. Everything else is just kind of slapped in real quick because I spent a lot of time finding the patterns I liked in the vocal stuff. So
yeah, I love that bass line you have in there. It was a really
it was about all I could find that actually fit, because with the split to multi-sample, I didn't take the time to tune it properly, so I didn't actually know what key I was in. So yeah, it was a lot of guesswork.
That was great, man.
Thanks. That was a fun one.
Cool. All right. Steve, let's check yours out, buddy. Dude, those jazz chords you're playing on that piano patch, is that a loop did you found or did you play
That's a
that?
loop. I did not play that.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
would be a different producer if I could do that on my own. Yeah, there's a thing in Contact called George Duke Soul. So I just like went to one random one, put that whole thing in, and just kind of chopped it from there. But yeah, I initially wanted this to be, I've been doing a lot of meditative tracks. So I was thinking like, what if I stretch the whole vocal thing out to make it real lush? And I was struggling with that. So I spent like the first 15 minutes dealing with that. I was like, scrapped it, got that first like bomb. I was like, that's cool. Let me make a beat. And I decided to make my own drum beat just for fun. That took a lot of time too. So I spent a lot of time like in the MIDI editing, all that stuff. I was just like trying to, my keyboard skills isn't up to par. So yeah, I spent a lot of time with that. And then at the very end, I was like, I need to bounce it. So I just threw a delay at the end of the echo, and it's just an awkward ending. But
so how did you put the drums in?
I played it. I have like a drum. Again, in Contact, I just have like a real drum kit. I just played it on the keyboard.
Really?
And then sort of shifted stuff around there. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of drum editing.
Wow.
So I like doing that.
You can tell you just know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, it not only that, it sounds like a real player playing it. It just the nuances and embellishments and stuff fulfills, and really cool. And it's a great sound. Like the sound you chose sound like a really well recorded set in a room or on a little stage or something. Very cool.
Well, thanks. I got lucky with the drums. I just have like a template for this thing, so like that drum kit is always in there. Well, I didn't do anything to it. I just left it. Usually I do like some kind of like compression or whatever. I just like, I don't have time.
It works, man.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't work. Don't mess with it. Awesome. Did you have a good time with this one?
Oh yeah, this is fun.
Okay, cool. All right, Robert, you're up, buddy.
All right.
Sick.
I tried.
Man, if I knew half of the chords you do,
The actual drums and that choir kept reminding me of, I don't know if everybody knows of Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, who did Janet Jackson, and he did a choir called The Sounds of Blackness, and it has those same type of beats with the choir. It was like a choir mixed with hip hop and a little R&B many years ago. And it just reminded me of that type of stuff. And I kept trying to keep it out of my mind so I could do what I wanted, but it kept kind of seeping in. But that was the feel. It was kind of like that type of feel to it.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
have to look that up. I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. When I found that sample on, these are splice samples, by the way, guys. So if you use them in a project, if you take this further, just make sure you either credit splice or manipulate them or whatever you got to do. But when I came across that, I was like, oh my God, this is a great clip. Like whoever gave that to splice shouldn't have done that. That's too good. And it's actually a lot longer. I actually trimmed just a piece of that. So if you ever want to find it in splice, let me know and I'll tell you the link for it. Really
Yeah,
cool, man.
I wanted more time because there was a lot more ideas I wanted to do with that choir towards the end. But
yeah,
like Greg, I was going to splice it up and do all kind of stuff with it, but I didn't have time.
Yep. No, I hear you. You've got that cool kind of buzzy pad going on, and
Yeah.
near the end was just the bass and that pad, and I like that just simplicity. It was just kind of by itself doing its thing, and
Cool.
you can just it just sounds like someone's just having fun and soloing and just in their own little world, and it's good. It's really good, man.
Thank you, sir.
Always love hearing your stuff, dude. All right.
Did you play the bass, Robert?
I play keys, so that was
keys,
based
wow.
on keys. Yeah.
Nice, wow. What plugin was that? It sounded, the tone was amazing.
That was from my Roland XV5080 module.
Wow.
So I've got a rack full of modules, different modules, and I just use that. I didn't use a VSTI or anything. It was just the actual module.
Wow. I've got an old JV 2080 module in the cupboard actually, which I don't get to use as much as I wanted. But yeah, for that same kind of era. But wow, that tone was incredible. It's great.
Yeah, it sounds so good.
Thanks.
My first synth was a Roland 5050. It was just a module, and I got a key bed. I'm just a controller, and I loved that thing, man.
Yeah,
very, very identifiable sounds. I could hear those sounds used in pop songs and stuff. I'm like, oh, I know that patch. You start to recognize it.
Yeah, I spotted this module on eBay about 7 or 8 years ago, and I said, oh, I got to get it. So
really good. Is there anybody else I've forgotten? I'll show you mine, and then I'll let you guys go. It'll be right at the top of the hour here. We did Steve's, Roberts, Michael's, Ernest, Jerome, Julie's, Greg's. Okay, I'll show you mine.
Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way to burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way to burn out the rims. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way to burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the way to burn out the rims.
So I went kind of reggaeton on that.
yeah, turn off the lights, shut it down. Everybody, let's go. It's time to go home.
You're addicted to that feel, aren't you?
I am, man.
Any excuse to go reggaeton.
I do, and I never try to. I always try to go just like a house, or some EDM, and then I hear a beat like that. I'm like, oh, I really want to do that, so I just
do it.
That was so good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I found that rap. I was playing. I'm like, I just kind of wish that the fire went away and there's a rap right there. So I just typed in rap and splice and found it. And then I actually had the hardest time trying to make that fit. And so I had to chop a piece off and just kind of make it echo. And I just didn't have time to really finesse that rap because it was done in a very different time signature. And, but his voice is so cool. All I did is add a little reverb and actually just a little delay to it is all I did. And then you could probably tell that I took the chord progression and I double timed the first chord and double timed the second chord. And so it didn't oscillate quite as fast. It just felt better to me that way. A lot
how
of,
did you get
go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, how did you get the choir to do the sort of vocoder bit at the end, sort of fade? Yeah, That.
Oh no, it's just I didn't really do anything except use the LFO. You know what an LFO tool is? It's where you can just keep. You can it's basically to give that pumping effect.
Right.
So I just bring that in at different places and pull it out, just kind of in and out. But yeah, I just chopped the vocals a little bit and put them in my own sort of head space. And I don't really know. I didn't use any kind of vocoder or anything. I just
okay. It sounded like a vocoder. Yeah, it was.
That was interesting.
Sounded great.
Thanks, man. Well, guys, thanks for joining me. Next week we are doing I can't remember. You look at the calendar. Check it out. If anybody has any suggestions or anybody has any comments or whatever, please let me know. I love you guys being on here. We're starting to grow and it feels really good. Got some great people, and thanks, Michael, for showing up today. It's good to see you. And tell your friends, and we will see you guys next week.
Cool.
Same time.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Great to be here.
Come back.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.